Capricorn for November 2020. There's a lot going on here. And Capricorn, I know you guys have been feeling a lot of the energy with Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all in your zodiac sign. And when you look at it, the sky at night, you may see Jupiter and Saturn aligned. So that's Capricorn. That's where Capricorn is right now. So the energy overall for Capricorns in November, it's really about going deeper into your spirit and deeper into your path. So the energy here has a lot to do with dealing with situations, relationships, energies, and really finding out what is your role here. Like, what are you giving, but also to what are you receiving? So the energy of November for Capricorns, it's all about breaking free of illusions and breaking free of any energy that is no longer serving you. There's a lot happening with Capricorns. So the first thing that's happening on November 1st is we have a full moon in Taurus. So for Capricorns, anything that happens in Taurus or Virgos are usually very positive. So the full moon in Taurus for you is going to be an energy where it's illumination. It's going to be sort of like just more clarity for you. So right at the beginning of the month, you're going to see situations. It could be relationships, other persons in your life where you just see them in a different aura, where you're like, okay, I see you now. And it could be something where you might be, okay, you're not who I thought you were. Or it could be something where it's like, wow, you're deeper than I thought. Like it's this breakthrough. On November 3rd, we have Mercury going direct in Libra. Now, Capricorn, there's two signs that sometimes you may have a hard time understanding, and these are your square signs, and they are Libra and Aries. So anything that happens in Libra or Aries, sometimes it might confuse you a bit. So on November 3rd, when Mercury goes direct, it's in Libra. So for you, it should be an energy of clarity. It should be something, a conversation, or a revelation where it's like, okay, I didn't see that before, I get it now. So it's a very gentle breakthrough for you. And then another thing that's happening for Capricorns, on November 14th, we have Mars going direct in Aries. So Aries, again, is one of your square signs. So Mars has been retrograding in Aries since September 8th. So for Capricorns and Cancers, those two, you may be feeling that Mars retrograde a little bit louder than normal. So one thing that you may notice is that the energy may not have been as clear as you would like. Now on November 14th, that clarity is really going to come in, so that you can see the progression of the month, and where you're doing the work, you're looking at it, and bit by bit, energy is becoming crystal clear. And what's happening with all these energies on Capricorn and the Mars and everything, it's making you stronger and understanding your powers in the situation or in a relationship. The other significant event on November 14th is the new moon in Scorpio. So November 14th, around that time, I really do expect a very beautiful beginning for you. It's an energy where you're like, you take off your energy of anything that is stressing you and you redirect it into something more positive. So you may discover a new hobby, a new class, a new passion, something that's really positive. On November 17th, the moon goes into Capricorn, and this is a waxing moon. So it's important, one thing that's important to know when you're checking your horoscope is you want to find out where the moon is. So whenever the moon is in Capricorn, what's happening is this is your new moon in your zodiac. So what that means is when you're born, the sun was in Capricorn. So when anything happens in Capricorn in real time, it's affecting your sun, it's affecting your energy. So when the moon goes into Capricorn, which is on November 17th, this will be a day of clarity, usually very psychic dreams, heightened energy, just very, very beautiful aura all around. So November 17th to the 20th, it should be very positive energies. You should feel fresh and inspired and ready to go. Those energies look really, really beautiful. On November 22nd, the sun goes into Sagittarius, so this will be a time for you to gather knowledge. You may take an online course or watch more YouTube. It's all about gathering knowledge, buying more books, anything like that is very common when the sun goes into it's very common when the sun goes into Sagittarius. And then the final day is to keep an eye on is November 29th, when Neptune goes direct in Pisces. Now, Capricorn, you guys do understand Pisces, and what's going to happen here is your psychic abilities are going to be more heightened because all of November, there's a lot happening. There has been a lot happening with Capricorns, especially since September. So there's this energy towards the end of November of illumination and just very much aware of, okay, I get why things are happening. So if things have been frustrating or if it's not going the way that you want, by the end of the month there should be an understanding where everything makes sense. It's one of those things where it might be frustrating in the moment, but it turns out to be a blessing in disguise.